Sorry, kids, a little complication. I didn't mean to. Just that we dropped it all right there. We dropped our picture and everything, and we're sorry about that. Hopefully we're doing okay. We're back with you. Coin toss happening at the midfield mark. Let's go to the midfield mark. Thank you, cameraman. Here we go.
I got you the captains for Rockvale.
Go ahead.
16, quarterback, Logan Nowacki. 74, offensive lineman, and David Pena. Number 2, DC Council.
Dylan Street wears number 59 for Riverdale. Number 4 is going to be Josh Harney. And number 36, a man who had a lot of calls last week. That's Drew Smith, the tailback coach. Bam Wins wears the white hat tonight. He's in control. We'll follow him.
Number 4, Josh Harney, and 36, Drew Smith.
You know, one thing that Holcomb is sort of small. It'll be interesting to see if he can throw the ball over the top.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I mean, Riverdale's offensive line has some size to it as well, Mike. So, you know, I think part of it that'll help is obviously they will come out in a lot of shotgun sets. So he's not going to be coming under center, having to drop back. They will roll him out some, I'm sure. And Holcomb's got, for a sophomore, from what I've heard, has got an arm on him as well.
Did Smyrna's D-line get a lot of penetration on Riverdale? You was there.
They did, yeah. They did rush the passer well. Not a lot of sacks per se, but they did put a lot of pressure on him. Now, I will tell you one thing that'll be interesting to watch tonight. Throwing the ball for Riverdale, it was DJ Moyers, and Smyrna started to double him up, so I want to see if Rockvale do that.
Rockvale gathering at the south end zone, getting ready to come out. Here comes the Dale. Riverdale Warriors. So Rockvale pulls back. Normally Riverdale waits for the opponent to come out. I miscalled that. We're waiting on Rockvale. We'll get underway. Anthony, if you want to go ahead and click on the light, we'll have some light on the subject, Coach.
Yes, let there be light. We need that. There we go.
Bingo. Now we can see the numbers, kids. The setup is all ready, and here finally comes the Rockvale Rockets. That's mostly freshmen and sophomores. We're talking about maybe a handful combination of seniors and juniors, or juniors and seniors.
Somebody else down there on that Rockvale sideline that I see that's in a knee brace, no shoulder pads, number 7, LaMarcus Nelson, the brother of the normal starter, Lamarius Nelson, not going to be in the ball game tonight, and they move him into the slot every now and again. They do whatever they can to get him the football. They will get the football to start the game.
So Desmond Gaines is the only other senior?
I guess so,
55, Muhammad Sharif.
Riverdale set to kick off. The man to the right of me just graduated from college. He's looking for a job. The man to the left of me, far left, is running the camera. He's normally a soccer guy, so be easy on him. The guy sitting next to me, I've had a lot of great times with him. He loves Motley Crue and Mustangs. His name's Mike Eady, and he's going to do the game analyst tonight. We are at Riverdale High School, and it is time for the Warriors and the Rockets.
Number 18, Elijah Mantig.
Ain't nothing like it, kids. Here we go.
Riverdale.
He gonna kick it through the end zone, Coach. Ten on the reception. That's going to be Jalen Claybrooks, and he stopped Mike right at the 3-yard line.
Well, he kicked it over their head, and then the
bounds just took a bad bounce for him.
Let's see who they bring in at quarterback.
16.
16 is going to run the offense. Logan Nowacki. He's out of a shotgun. I like the play, Mike.
Well, he just, right in the belly. Go test them early, see if that offensive line can move them.
Jones wears number 33. He got the first carry for the Rockets. Going to continue with Jones in the backfield. Nowacki, the quarterback. No, we've switched quarterbacks. We're running with 8. Somebody jumped. No, we're still with Nowacki. And Rick Rice wants to talk to him. That hurt, Mike.
Yeah, that's backing them up, and you know that this is definitely not the start that Rockvale wanted.
And at this point here on 2nd and long, you definitely got to do something running the ball, kind of give yourself some breathing room. You don't want to be punting out of the back of your own end zone.
No way in Riverdale smelling the blood, kids. They'd love to get a safety right here on Rick Rice before things get underway really good.
Of course, the two to watch defensively for Riverdale along that defensive line, 62 Gaston Haney and number 8, Javon Nelson.
Bam wins, holds that right hand, and then he cranks the arm. Here we go, Nowacki. He's in a bad campground right now. Got Daquan Cooper Jones right beside him, and we give Daquan Cooper Jones. And they're gonna.
It's not gonna be a.
No. He got lucky there, Coach.
Yeah. And they're lining it up. They only got one wide running right at them, and it's going to be real difficult to do that with Riverdale. They're not getting any push. That's 2 plays with no push, Stork.
3rd down now, Mike, and 3rd and 13. What do you run now? You got a quarterback in there that's never done anything. Are you going to try to put? You're not going to try to put this thing in the air, are you?
Well, no, I don't think so, but it looks like that's what they're going to do, though.
We got a big guy back there. We've switched backs, and we're going to try to let Nowacki get it out of this mess. He hands it straight up the middle, and he's not going to give the punter any real estate. Did they fumble? Did they get it? No, it's 4th down.
No fumble. It's 4th down.
Yeah. So they handed it off to
field position if he don't return this.
I mean, they're going to get the best lot in the neighborhood. I mean, this is going to be cul-de-sac property once they get this ball.
It's a huge size difference. So Riverdale a lot bigger up front, a lot more taller and leaner.
Oh, they hit the rough in the kicker?
No, he blocked it.
Okay, going to give him the block, and it's going to roll. And we're going to get right at about the 41-yard line of Rockvale.
Quicker, but at the same time,
those guys are getting to you.
Well, 2 things. That punter,
he took a helmet and a bread basket on it, too, and he's out the field.
So Holcomb's going to run the offense for the Riverdale Warriors. Of course, Kelly Holcomb played for MTSU and the Cleveland Browns. And this is the first look at the Holcomb kid for us, wearing number 10, Jamison Holcomb, a sophomore. Looks just about like Sonny did as a freshman. He whizzes it. Nice pass. Ooh, could have been a little dangerous had the back been looking.
He just threw it over his head. He was open.
You kind of see when he lets go of the ball, he's got kind of that big wind-up. Sort of reminds you of John Elway back in the day.
Well, he's got Drew Smith back there, and he can sure run the ball. Holcomb, the sophomore quarterback, out of a shotgun, gives it to Drew Smith, and he's met at the front line and to get the ball.
Nice play by 54, Stork. He just busted through there.
Skyland Bufonski.
Yeah, Skyland Bonfonski. Of course, he played for.
Let's hope he don't get it a whole bunch tonight. Holcomb operating out of a shotgun, got Drew Smith to the right of him. You know, you can tell he's probably going to give him the ball. No, 2-step, 3-step, rolling out, going to throw to Drew Smith. No, they threw it to one. It was DJ Moyers. Moyers got the reception.
Threw it to the tight end in the flat, Stork. Rolled him out, a real safe pass.
And kicked field goal, too short to punt the ball.
Holcomb at quarterback. Now we do have Drew Smith to the left. DJ Moyers up there on the line, as Edie pointed out. Faked it to Smith. Boy, nice tight end quick. And completed to DJ Moyers.
It's pretty much just a hot pass, Stork. I mean, he got it, just threw it real.
Another thing, like I thought, you know, for a sophomore, Holcomb put some zip on that ball. He threw that ball really hard.
Looked good coming out of his fingers.
Moyers almost didn't even catch that ball, bobbled it a little bit, but he's able to haul it in.
Holcomb getting a little bit of confidence, and he's got Drew Smith just right behind him. The Riverdale Warriors are threatening to score. Rockvale looking to try to stop him. Give to Drew Smith, and Drew Smith's in the end zone. Touchdown Riverdale. Touchdown Drew
They
Smith.
pulled the guard and the tackle there. Stork sort of opened it up and
Hold Cade Hewitt to kick it. Hewitt hits it, and that'll make it 7, Coach Edie.
yeah, well, but if I'm Riverdale, I'm a little bit concerned. I mean, not being able to run the ball. I mean, really, they didn't really seem
Franklin in that one, even though Independence.
Oakland and Cookeville still no scores, and that's all we got to report for now.
Jimmy Maynard's going to try to play keep away with Coach Creasy. He ain't going to kick it to him, is he? Coach Edie.
no. Let's see.
Jalen Murray, number 10, on the reception. And now we've got a flag. A little too much celebration. It looks it's not going to tolerate it. They move the ball up to the 33, and this is where maybe get a little bit better look at Rockvale, not be as nervous.
And Coach Rice has nothing to lose here, Stork. He needs to just let it all hang out.
Logan Nowacki.
Riverdale look like they're going to bring some pressure off the edge.
Ball to the 33, 1st and 10, Rockvale.
Nowacki out of a shotgun. I'm just going to hand it off right side.
Went unbalanced left there, Stork, and then sort of just pulled
Rockvale.
They obviously don't think they can run outside on them, Stork. They're trying to keep it between the tackles.
Oh no, Kowacki lost it. Nowacki lost it.
Yeah, he just looked like he got nervous there.
Quarterback Logan Nowacki fumbles the ball, recovered by Rockvale.
Anthony trying to help me out. It's DC Council. It helps. As we start to shorten some of the names. Like,
19.
you might know him as Lontavis Wilson, but last year he's known as Mookie to us. So Nowacki, and now he's in a 3rd down situation, needs a lot of real estate, Mike, to keep this thing alive.
I think I look for him to do something really safe here, Stork. They're not going to throw this ball deep, and he's not.
Just kept it simple. Right side handoff.
Yeah,
Gave to DC Council.
that's the defensive end, Elijah Herring, who's been having a really good first couple of series for Riverdale coming off of that edge. And I tell you what, I'll have to come out in a lot more heavy sets just to try to get some extra beef up front to try to block this front 7 of Riverdale.
Riverdale almost got this last one, Stork. Let's see what happens here.
They'd like to get a special teams. That's a game changer.
They got him.
They got him. Got him. 13 on 13. That was Braden Woodruff that got back there. He may have had a brother named Dylan that played here a couple of years ago, but he swallowed up Jace McCormick.
And I knew they were going to break it. They almost got him. They actually did hit the punter last time. Coach Rice has got to be real careful here. He can really, lose control of the game. And, he's trying to, I understand what he's trying to do. He obviously don't think he can run outside on him. He's just trying to pound it right up in there.
Holcomb, the quarterback, going to do a little jet sweep to the far side of the field. Doreen Hollis. Hollis runs out of bounds.
Very simple play, Stork. Just like you call it. And, fake it. It's going to freeze the linebackers and hold them up a little bit. Maybe get Smith loose on the other side.
I got to look for him. Keep it simple here. Go to Drew Smith. Working with not much real estate. He's kind of shoehorned in on the left side, and that's what he does. Gives it to Drew Smith. And Drew
Got a
Smith,
hold, Stork. I saw it.
Coming back.
It was a takedown. Yep. And he didn't even have to do it. Yeah.
58, Jalen Weiss, the guard. Yeah, I saw it right when you said that.
It was a major hook, so it's coming back.
That'll be a 10.
To Smith on the side, and you run a sweep. It just didn't. Little bit strange. I wonder if that was the actual call. Holcomb. The hole he was supposed to run in.
Pulls it from Drew Smith. You like it, Coach Edie?
That's good play. Yeah, I think they can do that all night long. That's that short pass and attack.
Fake it to the left. You get the defense wide open every time.
Holcomb. And we'll probably be calling that name a lot. He's just a sophomore, kids. He's got Drew Smith to his right. Hand it off to Smith. Smith's going to go into the end zone and score. Touchdown, Smith. Touchdown, Riverdale Warriors.
That was a little bit too easy.
That's what I thought, Coach. You heard me call it. I called it easy.
Yeah.
End zone. Touchdown, Warriors.
These coaches are all pretty good friends, I don't think. In the state of Tennessee, kids, running clock will not occur until the third quarter. We're going to get 2 quarters in the right way, aren't we, Mike? No matter what.
We will. We sure will.
All right, the Holcomb kid to hold. Bam wins, wears the white hat. He's controlling the game tonight. He got a personal foul against Riverdale and sacking up a bunch of penalties, Mike.
Yeah, I guess it must have been some celebration. Looks like they're going to take it on the kickoff, though.
Hewitt will, I don't think it does much for him, but going to do that personal foul on the kickoff, it looks like. So that'll penalize them there.
Not good. Coach Krosky can't be happy with that.
He owns those, Coach. Hewitt gets it, and that'll make it 14-0. Got an announcement here, and then you guys can talk. Got a good one. Berea is now 4-0. They were.
I'd rather walk softly and carry a big stick. I don't like all talk is cheap, Stork. Always has been.
Boy, it is.
Get you guys some scores after the kickoff.
Cade Hewitt puts his right foot into the ball. And they stopped it. Return was made by number 40.
Not getting much
Landon
penetration
Starnes.
on that wall. They're making a wall. The back is having to stop because the wall is not, moving.
Well, we're going to stick with Nowacki, Logan Nowacki. I hope to goodness I'm pronouncing this kid's name right, because if not, we're going to butcher it for the next at least hour and a half. Nowacki from a shotgun.
Ball's on the ground, Stork.
Not good, Coach. They get it back.
They did get it back.
But we got a hurt rocket on Birmingham. That's all the way in. That's all the way
right.
in.
You're exactly right, Stork.
That ain't North Alabama.
You on the team that played Clay Chalkley?
No, I was not. That was 2 years after I'd graduated. Okay. Only Alabama school I played when I was there was just a spring scrimmage was Bob Jones.
Yeah, Bob Jones. They're going to send 3 in motion, Coach. 1 stops, 2 goes to the end. Here we go. Nowacki. He's going to give it to 9 on that right side. Jay Harris.
Well, got somebody in there that wants to run the football straight ahead. He just ran straight ahead.
Had all night. But
yeah,
honestly,
it is.
This offensive line, for as young as they are, they've got some size up front. This Rockvale offensive line has definitely got some potential to become good.
One way or another, Mike, you get down there and you get to blocking for a certain long time, you'll get to where you just don't want your face smashed. He's waiting for the stretcher to get off. We're back underway.
What did it look like? Did it look like a leg?
Yeah, left leg, it looked like to me.
They had cut into his pant leg a little bit.
Had an ankle or something.
Well, Nowacki's the quarterback.
3rd down, 7 to go.
Coach, play clock got to be kicking in.
I was thinking the same thing, Stork. But I don't see a countdown signal, so
they're forcing him to wait. Now they've called timeout.
Looks like Coach Rice wanted to run some clock. It's a little bit too early in the first quarter.
Here to this side, so
He did knock both of his backs out, Stork. So we have to be getting way down on backs. So 4th or 5th on the depth chart.
Nowacki operates out of a shotgun. Needs 7.
And they're just teeing off. They're not respecting the pass. They don't think he's going to pass it, and they're just putting guys up, and they got
Harris on the carry. He didn't get much, and now it's 4th down for Rockvale.
And you wonder here, too, doesn't look like they're going to. I was wondering if Rockvale would bring some guys. I was wondering if Rockvale would bring some guys in up to the line of scrimmage to kind of help block.
Boy, when you're a young team, how many punters you got?
This is number 11. They've been bunting 13.
Brandon Swain gets it off.
We're going to have a little running into the kicker penalty this time.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait for them to sort this out. Yeah, Coach, when they're rushing your punter, they're rushing everybody at you, and you only got the ball for 2 seconds. Boy, we've seen that at Una.
What?
Yeah, well, they may not be a bad idea, if you could do the little pooch kick and not let them come. Maybe out like you're going to go for it, drop him back. I don't know if they have
2:48 left to go.
Well, he dropped the ball, and he punted it. They hit him, and I don't really know how he even got it off, to be honest with you.
The penalty.
Ball is on the Riverdale 46.
At the Warrior 46.
Coach, you got to be trying to think, man. At least try to get 6 out of this. Let's see if you can do it. I don't think they can get a field goal, but got to be thinking something. Got to be thinking positive.
Well, they're gonna run it again, Stork, right in between the tackles.
Oh, he dropped it. He wanted to give to Jay Harris.
The ball fumbled and recovered by.
Well, they're really quick.
Yeah, before they get to you. Nowacki, just a sophomore. Yeah,
Loss of 5 yards.
Yeah, you got to, because they're getting a lot of pressure, so you're going to have to do something real short. You ain't going to be able to hold it too long.
2nd and 15. Ball's just now on the 49 of the Rockvale Rockets. Nowacki hands it off right side to number 33, DeJuan Cooper-Jones.
Wow.
Big old boy.
Right there. DeJuan Cooper-Jones, and he pulls the entire pile back another yard.
3rd down, 3rd and 12. Nowacki really needs to do something to help his Rockets. 2-step drop, lets it go, catching pressure.
They go give him a catch. Or he pulled it out of his hand. Well, they're going to.
And they're going to give it to number 82, it looks like, Coach Edie. And we don't have a name for 82. See? Not even the announcer downstairs got a name for 82. Either way.
It's a heck of a catch there going up. And quarterback got really drilled letting go of that ball. And it was kind of a dead duck.
Oh, he did.
Pass. That's great work by the receiver right there to go up and catch that ball.
Nowacki now with a little bit of confidence. He's got Jay Harris to the left. He's going to let Harris have it. Go on that right side, Coach. Got 5 yards.
Yeah, he made something out of nothing. It was plugged up. He just cut
him out. I think it's kind of swinging a little bit back toward Rockvale.
That was the 3rd personal foul penalty on Riverdale.
That hurts you. It hurts you. And Rockvale's
2nd and 7. He only picked up 3 on that last play. Jay Harris right behind Nowacki. Lets Jay Harris have it again. He's going to be brought down by number 31, Elijah Harry.
Popped it outside. It would.
Right here on 3rd down again. You're in 4-down territory right here. They can't quite kick from here as we end the 1st quarter, but it's too short to punt as well.
Anthony, read us up some scores, Cowboy.
14, the Rockets 0.
Alcoa, a really good school. They've got, as far as numbers.
That's it. That numbers is what puts you in 6A.
Numbers is all it is.
Yeah, that's what puts you in 6A.
Their football team doesn't have 6A numbers.
Oh, me. Jay Harris lines up behind Nowacki as his feet rest on the 25-yard line. Bam wins. There's the white hat. We're getting ready to get back underway with the 2nd quarter here at the reservation, Riverdale and Rockvale. I'm Stuart Montgomery, the play-by-play. Color analyst is Anthony Fiorella. My cameraman tonight is Slamming Sam, the soccer man, and the guy with the game analyst. He makes it go, Mike Edie. Out of a shotgun, Nowacki. Jay Harris on that left side, Mike, and just...
Yeah, well, he got hit hard there, Stork. Hit all that weight on. They keep going unbalanced, Stork.
51, Zach Thomas was there on the stop, and it's going to make a 4th down situation for Rick Rice and the Rockets, and they're going for it, kids.
I think right here, what you got to try to do if you're Coach Rice is you get DC Council Well, he's not even in the ball game. Doesn't look like.
I'm going for the end zone.
Yeah, you got to. That's what I was going to say.
I mean, I am. What do you got to lose?
Throw a fake pass into the end zone.
Send them on a fly.
I'm taking a shot. Send them on a fly.
I like
fade,
that.
just
82 right down here, Mike, down by us. That's
There
who
it
he's
is.
looking
what
for.
he's doing too, Stort.
Little overthrown though.
Well, you know what? Hey, I like the call.
I did too. We called it. I like it. I liked it.
I do.
I called it and I liked it.
I like it. Good job, Stort.
I'd run it again.
I would too. I like the call. I think he done what he.
Pounding it to keep him on to start your coach.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I mean, you take a shot in the end zone. You got it down there. You're not going to run it. So I like the call.
Oh, here we go. 1st and 10. And we're going to get another look at the Holcomb kid. Jamison Holcomb. Getting plenty of time, Coach.
Quick slant for a first down, Stort.
He's tackled by number 23. Kyer.
Flat. Get him to complete passes. Get him in a rhythm. Keep it going.
The sophomore quarterback, Jamison Holcomb, operating out of the shotgun. He's getting pretty comfortable, kids. I'm going to give it to number 25, and that's C.J. Johnson. We saw him 2 weeks ago, Coach Edie.
Yeah, he's really fast. They tried him on a jet, and I think we saw a little bit of that right there. Run a jet sweep, and it was nothing there. They didn't get any movement.
2nd and 10 now for Holcomb. Operating out of a shotgun. Gonna let it go, Coach.
He's open.
He wasn't there. He was just a little bit quick. But he was open. But if he doesn't, I could be in pass interference. You got to watch that, Coach.
Let's look for the slant here, number 1.
Okay.
Let's look for the tight end.
Okay. 3rd and 10. He stopped and then took off, but they handed it off on that right side. Did you see the tight end stop and then take off, Mike?
Yeah.
Kind of a little.
As often as you see as often as you see all these RPOs days like today, I think that's a designed RPO right there.
I do too.
Number 33, Jacorian Curry was on the carry the last time, and he's back there with Holcomb on this 4th down play. 4th and 1. So Coach Kreisky not really feeling like he's got this. He can burn this even if he does have to get the ball back on downs. Gives Ja'Cory Curry. Curry going to get the 1st down. And just a little bit of poor arm tackling right there by 14.
Curry gets the 1st down and nearly gets the touchdown, yeah.
1st and 10 now for Riverdale.
Just not real. I sort of like, well, when you run it out of that shotgun like that, you're backing yourself up 4 or 5 yards on the one, but, it worked out for them.
Ja'Cory Curry right next to Holcomb, the quarterback. Going to let Ja'Cory Curry have it. On the right side, Curry not going anywhere.
No, he lost a yard, Stort.
Tackle made by number 31, and that's Luke Peterson.
And defensively, too, where Rockvale's looked really impressive tonight, they have set an edge. They haven't really given up any big plays to the outside. It's just been running plays up the gut and through the air.
He'll stick with Holcomb, the sophomore quarterback. Out of a shotgun, Ja'Cory Curry's just to the left. Whistle blows.
Will Kreisky called timeout.
Well, he's got him.
Quarter of the Battle of the Havens. Let's see what we got here. Oakland now up 14-0 on Cook.
That Whitehaven,
that's
South
why it's Whitehaven, South Haven, the Havens. Oh, here we go. Let's go. Holcomb, Ja'Cory Curry to the left. Hold that score. Give it right back to you, Anthony. 2-step drop. Tried a little play action. Too easy, Coach.
Yeah, play action. Pulled the linebackers up, and just like a little, basically a fly route. Stork on play action, wide open.
C.J. Johnson, number 25, touchdown Johnson, touchdown Riverdale.
That's a good call by 2 guys vertical down there.
Okay, Holcomb to hold, and Cade Hewitt try to put one more to make it 21. Let's see what happens.
Got one more big score.
Stand by, I'm going to hand it to you. And now it's 21-0. Take it away, Anthony Fiorella.
We got a Ravenwood-Brentwood score.
Put it on
to us.
Place down. That was Phillips' first year. Blackman. Hewitt set to kick off. Stick with us. We'll go down memory lane. We'll stay current. We'll be all over the board. Here we go as Riverdale's building a comfortable lead. But Rockvale needs to get something on the board, and I think Rick Rice is doing the best he can with what he's got, not being mean.
No, again, the wall just they didn't know they're playing.
Landon Starnes, he was the guy that returned it and basically got it up maybe one more yard than if you downed it in the end zone. So let's start at the 21. And we'll go with that quarterback. That's Logan Nowacki. Nowacki from a shotgun. Something happened. Dead ball false start. Brad Wynn's going to penalize him 5 more yards and push him back. And now it's going to be 1st and 15. Not what Rockvale needs, Coach.
No, I don't think he's going to do it down here. I think he's going to continue
the tough thing for Rockvale right now is with the way the offense is, they're very predictable. You got to run on first down. You got to run on second down.
They are very predictable, Anthony.
Nowacki. Right. Boy, I love a good hitch play. I wish you could run one of those. Nowacki, left side, nice hole.
Hey, nice run.
Stayed on his feet, protected the ball. So good coaching right there. They're not turning it over on fumbles. High school, 21-0.
Take your hat off, Jay Harris. He's running hard.
You and I both don't want to be suited up running against Riverdale.
No, I don't want to be.
Nowacki out of a shotgun. Feet rest on the 25-yard line.
Not going to be much there, Stort.
No, you can only use Harris so much.
And that's why part of the reason why.
Right here, though, on a 3rd down and 3, this is the most manageable 3rd down situation they've been in the ball game thus far. It'll be really interesting to see if they can move the sticks, get their first down of the ball game, aside from the penalty.
Well, Bam Wins has got equipment situation. 15 will have to come off, and that's Darian Martin.
I think he's missing a knee pad, Stork.
Only you would see that from here, Anthony. Nowacki out of a shotgun.
Looks like he's going to run it right at him, Stork. He's unbalanced right.
Jay Harris,
and he did.
Jay Harris, here comes Jay Harris.
Just can't run, again, he cannot run lateral on them, and that was something that I think he knows that. That's why he hasn't run lateral. But
get him to jump off sides and get yourself.
He's got a timeout left, doesn't he, Mike?
Yes, he's got 2 of them. So I guarantee you that's what they try to do here.
He's going for it here, Stort. He may be trying to draw him.
Yeah, Stort. He is. They went with a hard count.
Yeah.
Riverdale had a guy flinch, but they didn't move. There's the timeout.
Well, you know what? It's a good play for a young ball club.
They're going to go for it.
Yeah, that don't surprise me the way their punting game has been. It really don't.
And as you say, along the way, you're going to have to take a chance.
Got to take a chance.
Or maybe you could see a pooch punt out of the quarterback, possibly.
I don't like that.
I don't think he's backed up far enough.
Let's don't go there. Jay Harris right behind the quarterback, Nowacki. Go back to Jay Harris.
I think he's got it.
He's got it.
He got it.
He got just enough of a push right there from that offense.
Game is really slow. This has been a real slow game. This game is really slow. That's exactly what they wanted.
Nowacki out of a shotgun. About like Jimmy Maynard doing the same thing.
Slowing it down. Real slow.
It's good coaching. That wasn't that play call didn't go the right way because it was snipped out.
I don't think that's what he called. Because Riverdale's big on the edge.
Jelani Lyles, the big man, number 78, it looks like, was in there on the stop. Let's see what happens. Nowacki out of a shotgun. Back to Jay Harris, and Jay Harris.
Boy, he got met hard there, man.
Boy, that hurt. That hurt from here,
yeah,
Coach.
The helmet to helmet, face mask to face mask.
42, Nolan Hook.
You know, they're trying to ride behind that big center, Christian Moody. He's a senior, trying to run it right off of him, and then, you know, obviously with that first play being so negative, sets you up in a long 3rd down situation. The clock's still ticking, though.
Yeah,
I expect him
that's
to
what I
run
was getting ready to say. Coach Edie said at 2:55, it's moving slow, but he's trying to move the clock quickly. Nowacki out of a shotgun. He doesn't want to give the Riverdale Warriors the ball back so quickly. Nowacki keeps it. I like the play call, even though he didn't get much, Mike.
I like it, and I think it was a good call.
Knows he can't get it, so he's going to try to punt it and get out of this quarter. Clock's kicking, 2:15.
Let's see if Riverdale brings it, or they set up.
Yep, let's see with that. And if Riverdale gets the ball back in, is Coach Kreisky going to try to put another 6 on him? With thinking the opportunities at his 2-minute drill.
Not a very good punt.
No.
Oh, he picked it up.
He can't do that, yeah.
He stepped out of bounds.
Okay.
You know, honestly, though, with Johnson, that's real risky.
We went up to
Slow the game down and, run the ball between the tackles, get a few first downs.
Stretch it. Holcomb out of a shotgun. 2-step. Boy, he's going to look to laser it downfield, and he's found his receiver.
The safety tried to jump the route on it, and he just missed it. And when he had help.
Tackle to save a touchdown, but
we didn't see many 12-yard passes when we were at Cookville, so the Holcomb kid moving, getting a little bit more real estate into his passes.
He looks good.
Faked.
Oh, it's a nice play, Stort.
You like that?
Yeah, I do like that. He run a screen, had 2 linemen out here on that little screen, and set it up good. I mean, Coach Holcomb knows what he's doing. I mean,
touchdown.
The ball another way. That's
he made it look good, didn't he?
He
did look good.
Young
and Holcomb may push this other guy, this other star. What's the other quarterback?
Taylor Yancey.
Taylor Yancey may give him a push.
Either way, you like it. You got 2 quarterbacks, and both of them can play.
I like it.
I mean, have you ever been fortunate enough to have 2 good quarterbacks at the
leading Laverne 10-0 at the half. Wait till after the kickoff to get you the rest of them.
Again, that wall forming real late and just not getting any push. They're almost going just too far downfield. They're just not getting much push here. Wow, you called that, Stort. I didn't. I picked independent. Just don't understand that. Do you?
No.
Warren County hanging in with Blackman as well, only down 14-7 nearing halftime.
Appreciate my mother and dad. They're watching the game tonight, watching Sam and I do our thing. Earl Brewster's watching. I see you still, Gentry, and some of you on Facebook.
We're not getting anybody hurt. He's doing what he wants to do. He slowed the game down. He just don't have the horses to compete. They can throw the ball on him. He just really can't. They can't cover him.
Yep, and then when you get that one-dimensional, boy, that really hurts you. And we know what Coach Kreisky's going to tell River.
Some of those mistakes where you're shooting yourself in the foot, you don't want to be doing that no matter who the opponent.
And the Riverdale Warriors. Appreciate our sponsor, John Jones. John Jones Real Estate. Nobody sells homes like John. And we appreciate you watching as we're in Game 5, Week 5 here in Rutherford County. And this is Region 3 6A ball.
We went
that 10. Ball got far enough, yeah.
It went 10 then.
And they got
They're
it.
giving it to Rockvale.
Rockvale.
Riverdale just stared at it, and besides getting on it, and it went 10. And so Coach Rice.
Right credit to the kicker, Alex Ortiz, right there, popping that ball up. He kind of put it in no man's land to where it was rolling, where if you're a Riverdale player, you're like, I don't know if I want to fall on this thing and cause a fumble, but it was just far enough that it barely squirted over that 50-yard line.
Let's see what the Wacky can do in the second half. Is that Jay Harris back in? 9? It could be. I can't just see the side. It is Jay Harris. Left side, Jay Harris. And Jay Harris with 3 yards.
Got him 3 yards, just, run it right in the, looked like about the 3-hole there. And
the clock continues to work, and that's what Coach Rice wants it to do. He just wants to try to put some points on the board, not really try to get back in the game. I don't think he thinks he can, talent-wise, but just keep it from getting out of control.
They're going up balance right again, Stort.
Going to run it right, Mike. I don't know if he hit the hole right, Coach. A little face mask grabbing down there at the end and getting a little bit chippy. And
yeah, getting a little bit chippy, you know, a little bit of pride in there, you know. It looks like he unbalanced, but it looked like he just ran it right up the middle.
Well, they're in a third down situation, and they need 8 yards to continue the drive. Nowacki out of a shotgun, got a late participant trying to get into the ball game, and that may be DC Council. So a couple of the guys got hurt in the first half are back to perform again in the second half. Nowacki out of a shotgun, burning time, throws it.
He jumped the route, got interception there, Stork. I like the call. I like the slant. It's the first time they ran it, but Riverdale jumped the
Seasoned, he's able to make that play.
Well, they got Holcomb. And they're going to bring in number 6, Marcus Lloyd. He's a sophomore, and he'll operate on the right side of Holcomb. And they give it to Marcus Lloyd. Lloyd,
you know, got about 5 yards. He running straight up.
you could tell it was his first run of his varsity career.
They certainly do along that offensive line.
All right, let's go second and a long 5 for Holcomb.
Rockvale's got 10 men in the box.
Gave it to 6. That's Marcus Lloyd.
Going to be hard to run the ball, though, you know, to bring 10 men up in there like that, you know, and they just brought the safety up. They're just selling out to stop the run. They still, you know, Riverdale well in the running of making the playoffs.
Holcomb out of a shotgun with Marcus Lloyd, the sophomore running back, just to his left. Keep it on the ground with Marcus Lloyd to the right side with his head down. He's going to get the first down and then some, and works up to the 37-yard line, Anthony.
You know, they put 4 guys out.
He gets a fresh set of 4.
Absolutely, you know, with that spread attack right there, if you're Rockvale, you got to go out and respect those guys on the outside, and it opened up the middle for Lloyd.
Lloyd on the left side of Holcomb. Holcomb going to throw it, and he completes it to number 3 across the middle, Doreen Hollis, and Hollis is going to work into the end zone. Touchdown Hollis, touchdown Riverdale Warriors.
Sure didn't see where he come from. Was that a post, Anthony?
Yeah, it was a little bit of a post route. The ball was a little bit behind him by Holcomb, closing in on him quick, and he's fast enough to score it out of there and into the end zone.
Well, Hewitt set the kick, and Holcomb to hold. The snap and the hold and the kick, all 3 are good, and that's going to spin it into motion into coaches. That's 35, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's Stork. One thing that is hard if you're Coach Rice, you know, if you got, you know, freshmen and sophomores playing.
Still tied at 7 for Moore County and Fayetteville at 7. We have points in the Whitehaven-South Haven game. We'll wait till after the kick to get you that as he boots it deep. Going to be fielded at the 5.
That looked a little bit better on that return there. Got a little bit more of a push there. Didn't get back. They didn't get so deep.
And of course, that Whitehaven South Haven game, we finally in the third quarter have our first points in that. It's 14-7. Oakland leads Cookeville 28-0. Coffee County continues to lead Siegel 14-7.
Cookeville's got a good quarterback, don't they, Stork?
They sure do. Stockton Owen.
Stockton Owen, really good, really fast. Got a good arm. Oh, that was a screen, and he hit him and folded him up. I hope it didn't hurt him.
First pass completion of the game for Rockvale right there.
No gain on the play.
Well, it looks like Coach Rice is going to throw the ball a little bit now, Stork. I mean, it's got the running clock going, so going to be over with in probably 17 minutes or so.
And they work with Nowacki. Going to hand it off to number 2, DC Council. Not much there, kids.
Nothing lateral. It's not going to be able to get anything. Riverdale really tough on that edge. And like I say, I think he knew that.
this B group of kids coming in on this Riverdale defense, they've really impressed me tonight. They're doing a really good job against the starters from Rockvale.
Nowacki out of his shotgun. DC Council right behind him to the left. Boy, he's going with a long count, Coach. Now he hands to Council on the left side. Council's wrapped up quickly as Riverdale's continuing to smell the blood.
Yeah, them linebackers are just teeing off on them.
You know, you at certain times you just got to go ahead and punt it.
Looks like Riverdale's put in some subs in.
A final, Male 20, Trinity 17. Male beat Trinity.
Is that a big upset story?
You know, it is in the city of Louisville. Definitely, Trinity holds right there, and he handed us a loss, and we actually had to pay for that one twice. We had to pay for the game and pay for the tab gas and all the other stuff. Mike, you remember the night we was over at Smyrna and we played Wilson Central, and we took our band over there and got there and the whole thing, and they had some kind of kicking deal at halftime, and the band didn't get to perform Smyrna.
They were
on the sideline during the game, and that year the field show theme was Star Wars. So while the game is going on, can you imagine? They play that bar scene music, do, 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 and the flags were going back and forth, and the game was going on.
That was,
Richard Lutz.
Well, that was a nice carry.
He's sticking with Holcomb as the QB, and yeah, that's a smart move. Let him work with all the other ones. He's a sophomore. Some of these kids he's worked with, he's working with them already, isn't he, Coach Eady?
He is, and you know, and he needs the confidence. You know, they may need him. Who knows how much? You know, they may need him later on in the year.
Absolutely, and just handing it off. And that's what they're going to do. Riverdale's not going to put it in the air. They're just going to continue to hand it off and run the clock.
Well, I think they pulled some starters out off that offensive line.
42. He's got number 13 back there, and that's Woodruff. His brother played here, Dylan Woodruff, and was a QB.
Did. Got a lot of bad memories from that kid.
Holcomb going to sling it downfield, and it's going to be he's going to have to punt it. Unless they're going to do 4-down territory, but it looks like they'll try to probably do a pooch kick.
Pass intended for Hollis.
All you Braves fans out there, congratulations. You clinched the NL East. Mr. Roger Gray.
I got 2 more games in baseball. I'm going to watch Sonny pitch those, and then I'll watch the World Series, but not as closely as if we'll get our shout at it. We're going to get our shout at it.
Well, they're going to down that one inside, well, right on the 6. I thought
beautiful coffin kick, kids. Kick it right down there in that end zone. You pin it. Minutes. The Rockvale Rockets, the Riverdale Warriors.
And you know, you almost kind of have to wonder too where Taylor Yancey's not out here tonight playing quarterback. And of course,
said he had the flu. That's not something that Taylor did wrong or anything.
No. Down in Alabama, 7 Franklin. Blackman and Warren County still haven't gotten an update on that one. I'm going to work on Ravenwood, Brentwood.
We'll see, Stork, if Rockvale could score on the subs.
Let's see. Yeah, the B group. They're going to hand it off to 2. That's DC Council. And Council not going to get much.
Council's definitely Mr. Outside for him.
Tom's got a good game going on. Ron Crawford, that defense slowed it down, didn't he?
Slowed them down.
You know, Ravenwood likes to score. They were running a little no huddle. We watched them in that
Pulaski. They beat Pulaski Academy last week.
Yeah.
Of course, something I'm really waiting to see how it ends up is that Coffee County Siegel game.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's something.
You're beating the Murfreesboro school. It's going to be interesting.
Well, a loss like that this early in the year when you still got Blackman and Riverdale coming up for Siegel, that could do them in right there.
Boy, 23, Mackie Bonds almost ended up with an interception. Wonder if that's Gentry Bonds' brother.
Punt it. We're down about 9:40 start.
Yeah, you're going to punt it.
Formation, Swain.
And you don't need to hold them that much in a running clock. You know, I mean, you just won't keep them from scoring. If I'm that B group, I'm not going to let them score. Burning a little time here is 9:22 in the continuous.
And you know, and I'm sure the referees are ready to get out of here. I mean,
absolutely, you don't want to get nobody hurt.
Don't want to call a lot of flags. Just pointless, just necessary. And been a pretty clean game.
You think Ronnie Perkins ever throw a flag in a running clock? Oh, Ronnie. Ronnie's reffing somewhere tonight.
Whoa. Whoa.
Somebody got knocked a little cuckoo, and we're getting a little bit. They got some laundry on the field. We're going to find out something. Somebody's going to get.
That may be hitting a defenseless player. I don't know that. We'll have to wait and see. But I don't think you can hit a guy standing there like that. They've really cracked down on that kind of stuff in all sports. They don't like to see that kind of hitting these defenseless players no more, no matter on any level.
No. Even though Lincoln County, they're not scared to hit a defenseless man. Waved off the flag as good deal, no hurt. Bam Wynn's going to crank that right arm, send that clock into motion is what he's going to do.
We got a new quarterback in the ball game for Riverdale. It is number 12, Cade Hewitt. He's a freshman.
Well, he's the kicker. So he's been on the field all night, but now he's going to quit kicking and crank it. Crank it, Big Bam. Bam's going to go off the Bam started at 8:37. Hewitt keeps it.
It looks like Rockvale's went to their
line of scrimmage.
Let it go.
You keep it, and then you go off that edge, and then if the defensive end stays at home, you give it to the running back.
Oh, good lick.
Sure was.
It didn't wrap up. Hey, look at this, Stort.
Well, they let number 9 have it, Ben Ferguson.
You know, it's got to be a devil. This number 9, he gets up and runs back. Gotta love it.
Oh, yeah. That's what it's all about, that first time under the lights, man. I mean, you're nervous, too, when you're out there, aren't you?
I got a story for you here in a second about that.
The quarterback going to keep it. Hewitt, the freshman, going to get in the end zone, Coach. Touchdown,
yeah. Hewitt.
Touchdown, Riverdale Warriors, and that's his first one, probably. Cade Hewitt.
This isn't a varsity game. I was a junior. We were playing at Laverne, and they had literal potholes in the field. I mean, you take a step in this thing and you twist your ankle, you're done for the dang night, dang near. But I had got my number called, and it was actually. Yeah. Boy, that's something there that make you feel about 4 inches tall.
Well, especially when you're a freshman.
Heck yeah! I mean, Shad put little Tyler Eady in there in the gauntlet at that time, but Tyler wasn't no small kid at that time either. He's a big old beefy kid.
But you know, he's still a freshman, right, Stort?
He's still a freshman. He was a young pup. That you don't like to see it. Hang on the ball, son. Well, we got to give credit to Rockvale. They didn't turn the ball over, did they?
No.
Have we had a turnover?
We had the one interception
with C.J. Johnson.
And you know, right here, if you're Coach Kreisky too, this is always nice to have a game like this in the middle of the season.
Oh, yeah.
It tells you a lot depth-wise, too, of what you got moving forward in case somebody is to get hurt.
Well, you get a chance to rest. That's a big key.
That too.
You want to get you healthy. If you got some studs and they're a little hurt, they're being mean. They swallowed up number 10, Jalen Claybrook, so
quite significantly smaller. So we're down to 5. We're under 5 minutes now, Stort.
Boy, I used to call a lot of freshmen, Coach Eady, over at I did for Smyrna and Blackman. I called about 12 years of it. I did freshmen for a long time. I cut my teeth on that. He kept it himself, pulled it from the belly. That's number 10. That's Jalen Claybrooks.
You didn't happen to call freshman games at Blackman in 2009, did you?
I sure did. Called every one of them.
probably-
Anyway, I was calling over there the year after he was beating up on us. And we had to go over to his house the following night because he used to play freshman on Thursday nights, you remember?
Yeah.
So we were going over there. You swap. You played away from where you were going on Friday. We were playing over at Blackman, and I was the announcer, and I said, we're going to Tommy's house. Boy, I tell you what, he looked at me. He never forgot it. He's brought it up about 5 times.
Oh, look at here. Oh!
Nice little lick. Boy, 35 laid a lick. That was Paul Mitchell, the junior. Kept us right in. He normally doesn't do, but he was telling us there is a little bit of similar. Soccer is continuously moving, and our broadcast is continuously moving. So, two things that are just alike. Normally on football, you can stop in between plays, nobody knows it, but not on a broadcast. Somebody's got to hold the camera the whole time, and that's such an important job for us.
I think Rockvale's going to burn a timeout here.
If not, they're just burning time, trying to end the game. Trying to cook time, Coach.
He's
timeout, nothing. Try to get out of here. Put them on the bus. Chalk it up.
He's the quarterback back there is counting players. I don't think they I think they only had 10 guys.
And you definitely don't want to go over to Marable.
You don't want to go on the road in this.
You don't want to draw Marable.
You're exactly right.
Yeah, number 4 is going to play Marable. That's the bottom line. If I had to do, and that's these short little slants, confident passes. You don't need to go down a whole bunch of yards.
Yeah, you don't have to hit them on the big play. Just be patient, manage the game.
I think especially with these 2 kids that you got playing running back at Blackman, you've got to use that to your advantage in the play calling situation. Pound the ball down their throat. Mounted as Oakland on that defensive front.
We'll see. We'll see during the Battle of the Borough.
That's what I'm saying is we saw Drew Bean get sacked quite a bit in those first 2 ball games.
Well, Sam just bid on that one. Big time, didn't you?
They don't really have to.
No.
It's like
And Wheeling going to after this one. After this one, this will be the last play of the game. I guarantee it. Will Kreisky will not run another play. So this kid better score if he's going to do it, and that's going to end the ball game. So your final score, Anthony Uchek scores right now, and then we'll get ready to get out of here. Appreciate everybody joining us on Stork Vision. They're lining up to shake hands in the spirit of good sportsmanship.
Heading into the 4th quarter, Oakland leads 35-0.
Fans, once again, we would like to thank our sponsors.
Yeah, I think I'm with Anthony. This will be a rivalry in the future.
Yep.
It will be eventually.
Anything else?
I'm refreshing the page right now.
We'll wait for Anthony. If there's nothing else,
We've got some right here.
We'll give it to us.
You're going to like this. Christian Brothers is taking off on JP2. They're up 35-14 in the 4th quarter. Stewart's Creek has likely delivered the final blow to Laverne. They're up 17-6. That ball game getting late in the 4th quarter.